Welcome to this tutorial on creating a basic JSMall integrated web page. In this tutorial, we will learn to create a JSMall integrated HTML text document, download JMall binary zip file, install Apache software, run the HTML page locally using HTTP server localhost 80. Here I am using Ubuntu Linux OS version 20.04, Firefox web browser version 100.0, Apache version 2.4.41, JMall version 14.32.83, working internet connection. To follow this tutorial, learners should be familiar with undergraduate chemistry, basic skills in using a computer terminal for typing commands, basic operations of JMall. Please use the link given here for spoken tutorials in JMall application series. The input files required for this tutorial are available in the code files link. Please download and extract the files. Make a copy of all the files and then use them for practicing. I have downloaded the input files. By default, mine got downloaded to my downloads folder. It is a compressed zip file. Extract the files by right-clicking and choosing Extract Here option. You will see a folder called JS Page. I will move this folder from the Downloads folder to my home directory. You can move the JS Page folder to the location of your choice. Open the terminal and type the following command and press enter. I am in my home directory. Here you will see JS Page folder. Double-click on the extracted JS Page folder to open it. Here you will see some files and folders. An input HTML text document, example.html, resources folder which has mol files for chemical structures, files folder which has all the necessary files required to create the HTML page. Make a copy of example.html file. Rename it as nbutane.html. Save it in the same folder. About JSMall. JSMall is an open source HTML5 viewer for 3D chemical structures. It is a JavaScript framework that allows web developers to create pages. It runs in any web browser that supports HTML5. JSMall integrated web pages are interactive and excellent learning resources. For more information, please refer to the link given below. I will quickly go through the steps to create a basic JSMall integrated web page. Download the JMall package and extract the contents. Extract jsmall.zip file which is present inside the extracted JMall package. Move the extracted JSMall file to the JS Page folder. Open nbutane.html file in a text editor. Edit the path of JSMall file in nbutane.html document. This step will integrate the JSMall program with the web page. Edit the nbutane.html text document to include 3D model files and text description. Run the completed HTML page locally using HTTP server localhost 80. Let us begin by downloading the JMall binary zip file. Open Google search page. In the search box, type download JMall and press enter. The first result, download JMall-SourceForge, appears. Click on the link. Download JMall page opens. JSMall is part of the JMall package. Hence, we need to download the JMall binary zip file. Here in the Download JMall section, click on download_link.zip file. SourceForge page opens. Download process begins and the zip file downloads to your Downloads folder. Extract the zip file. Open the extracted folder. Locate jsmol.zip file and extract it. Copy the extracted JSMOL folder. Go to the JS page folder located in your home directory. Here, create a new folder and name it as jmol- followed by the version number. The version number will be the same as the one you have downloaded. In my case, it is 14.32.83. Paste the extracted JSMOL file into this JMOL subfolder. Now we have all the files required to create a JSMOL integrated web page. We need to install Apache software in order to run the JMOL web pages locally on our computers. Apache is an open source software. It is used as a HTTP web server to run the HTML web pages. We will use the terminal to install the Apache 2 software program. Open the terminal on your computer. At the prompt, type sudo apt install Apache 2. Press enter. When prompted by sudo, type your password and press enter. If prompted by apt to continue, type y and press enter. The installation process is complete when you see the prompt on your terminal. Let us edit the Apache 2 configuration file to change the document root. In the terminal, type the following command and press enter. Next, type the following command. Edit the file as root user using any editor. I am using gedit here. Press enter. In the text document, look for the document root tag. Edit this line according to where you have extracted the JS page zip file. I have extracted and saved the folder in my home directory, so I will edit accordingly. Give the complete path for the folder. Save the text file and close it. I will now clear the terminal. Next, type the following command to change the directory. Press enter. Type the following command and press enter. Gedit text document opens. In the file, search for the directory section. Edit the following commands. I am giving the folder structure for the JS page. Please give the path for your JS page directory. Save and close the gedit file. Back to the terminal. I will now clear the terminal. Check for the permission by typing the following command and press enter. You should have the last character as X as shown here. If not, please run the following command. Now we need to restart Apache. Type the following command to restart Apache and press enter. Type cd and press enter to go to the home directory. Open the JS page folder. We will open the nbutane.html page in a text editor and edit it. Right-click on nbutane.html file. From the context menu, select Open with Other Application. From the options, choose Text Editor. Click on Select button on the top right corner. The HTML page opens in the text editor. Scroll down to line number 12. Edit the title of the web page. Type an appropriate title depending on the content of the page. I am going to create content on conformations of N-butane. I will type conformations of N-butane. On lines 13 and 14, you can see the code to integrate JSMOL to the web page. It is important to edit the path to navigate to your JSMOL folder. The Jmol version you have downloaded may be different than shown here. Please edit the version number accordingly. I will edit the version number as 14.32.83. The code to initialize JSMol is on line 15. I will edit the version number here as 14.32.83. Scroll down. Edit the title on line number 49. I will type conformations of N-butane. Scroll down to line 59. Edit the file name of the 3D model to nbutane1.mol in place of test.mol. Again, edit the name of the 3D model to nbutane1.mol on line 61 in place of test.mol. Scroll down. Here is the code for including buttons and checkboxes. The buttons and checkboxes will allow us to interact with the 3D model on the web page. The JavaScript commands are included in the codes. Here we have radio buttons to change the size of the atoms. We have checkboxes to spin the model on and off, and a checkbox to reset the model to the original state. Let us leave all the buttons and checkboxes unchanged. Save the document by clicking on the Save button. Scroll down to line 84 and edit the structure 1 as nbutane1.mol. I will type the following lines about conformations of N-butane. Save the page. To view this HTML page as a web page, open a new window or tab in your web browser. In the web address field, type localhost / followed by the name of the HTML page you have created. I will type nbutane.html and press enter. You can now see the web page created with an interactive 3D model of N-butane. I will click on the radio buttons and checkboxes one by one. See if you are able to view the expected feature for the button or checkbox. If the expected button is not functional, go back and edit the HTML page in the text editor. Check the JSMol script commands for the buttons and checkboxes. Let's go back to the HTML page in the text editor. Let us add more buttons. Go to line 67 at the end of the square brackets and press enter. Add a pair of square brackets. Type the following inside the square brackets: wireframe 0.05 within double quotes. Add a comma. Type the name of the radio button as Bond within double quotes. Add a comma at the end of the square brackets. This adds a new radio button for thinner bonds in the molecule. Save the file. Go to the browser and refresh the HTML page in the browser. Check the functionality of the radio button Bond. Now let's add a checkbox to switch between background colors. Press enter at the end of line 73 to create a new line. Copy the lines 72 and 73. Paste the copied lines of code in this new line 74. Now on line 75, edit the Jmol script command to background black, background white. Edit the checkbox name to background. This checkbox allows us to switch between white and black background colors. Save the HTML page. Refresh the web page. Check for the newly added background checkbox. If you have noticed, the first term in the quotations is the script command. The second term is the name of the checkbox. The name of the checkbox is visible on the web page. More interactive structures and descriptions can be added to this page. This can be achieved by editing the HTML page to include a script for additional 3D structures. More buttons and checkboxes can also be added for existing 3D models. More details will be covered in the upcoming tutorials in this series. Let us go to the web page and check the functionality of all the buttons and checkboxes. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we have created a JSMol integrated HTML text document, downloaded Jmol binary zip file, installed Apache software, ran the JSMol HTML page locally using HTTP server localhost 80. Here is an assignment for you. Add a few more lines of text in the description for the conformers of N-butane in the HTML page. Save the HTML page. Run the HTML page as localhost and view the changes. Create models of conformations of N-butane using Jmol. Save the 3D models as .mol files. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. We conduct workshops using spoken tutorials and give certificates. For more details, please contact us. Please post your timed queries in this forum. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. This tutorial is contributed by Snehlata Kaliappan, Sunil Shetty and Madhuri Ganpati from IIT Bombay. Thank you for joining.